In this video, I'm continuing my southbound travels along the AZBDR. This video shows clips between Sunset Crater and Winona. The first few miles from just south of Sunset Crater are actually it's asphalt, so that went pretty quick, but it's a pretty ride. And then you come out on the fairly nice two-track, to be honest, and it ends up in Winona, which is just a little bit east of Flagstaff. So far on my travels southbound along the AZBDR, the section from the Utah border all the way down to Bitter Springs was pretty straightforward. Nothing too challenging there. Bitter Springs, following the AZBDR to back to where it intersects with Highway 89 just south of the Tuba City turnoff. There were no sections that were that technical. It was fairly smooth riding, but the navigation was an issue and that slowed me down. The section of the AZBDR that goes up Gray Mountain, the Gray Mountain Truck Trail, if you had seen my earlier videos, that technically provided some big challenges for me. I was able to get up it, I think, but I had dropped the bike twice going up the Gray Mountain Truck Trail. After I got to the top of Gray Mountain, it was pretty smooth riding for a few miles until you get to Coconino Rim Road, which it was fairly rocky and some ruts. I made it through. I didn't lay down the bike at all in that section, but if it was wet, I could see that being a huge problem. Also through the Kaibab National Forest, the road was pretty good, but it was dry and I could see ruts where it had rained earlier, and I would think that section would be quite difficult if it was wet. The section from Highway 89 down to Sunset Crater, navigation was pretty easy there. It had that volcanic sand, the real dark colored sand, which was a little bit slippery, but nothing too bad there. In this section, south of Sunset Crater to Winona, the roads were pretty good shape. It's nice two-track for some fairly smooth riding. Again, the navigation proved to be a bit of a challenge on this section. The last maybe 200 yards right before you get to the asphalt in Winona was actually kind of a steep downhill with a lot of rocks, but not too bad. Right here, I had missed a right turn that I needed to make. Did you see it? Me neither.
Oh, hey, railroad tie. Probably shouldn't have done that.
I knew I needed to make a right turn according to the track I had downloaded on my GPS. I thought this might be it, but a quick check of the GPS and I had passed it, so time to turn around and head back. So now I'm heading north, so I need to make a left turn, and I completely missed it again.
We're going to stop and check it out.
Another check of the GPS, and I had driven right by it. Time to turn around and head back again. Maybe a little slower this time.
Is that it? You gotta be shitting me.
I found the turn I had missed, I think.
That
So one more quick turnaround and I should be back on track. This section of the trail, despite looking like a seldom traveled goat path, was actually pretty smooth and easy riding. So it was nice. So in this section of the AZBDR, my big take was the GPS turned out to be a really important piece of equipment.